Hey, what is up guys, my name is Nort, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at some more information which I have gathered up today about the Liberty City expansion update which could potentially be coming to single player in Grand Theft Auto 5. Now the information I am taking this from comes from a very trusted source, however I will get into the source of this information a bit later on. But before I get into this information, I think it's kind of my duty to just do a small backtrack about why I'm doing this video and what this video is about. So if you guys have been living under a rock recently, or if you are new here, or if you just don't know what I'm talking about, then essentially what had been happening is a few weeks ago, a game file was taken and leaked from Grand Theft Auto 5. This game file was private, it was secured, and it does contain information about the anticipated single-player DLC. Now, the single-player DLC is supposed to be coming to Grand Theft Auto 5, and Rockstar Games have confirmed this upon many occasions since the release. However, ever since, have never said too much about it, and haven't given us a full release date about this DLC. All we know is that Rockstar Games are working on it, and they are planning to release it. However, we just don't have a release date and too much information from them about when this DLC could be released. Until the other day, when someone looked in the DLC pack section of Grand Theft Auto 5 in the game files and found a small file named after SP_DLC_content or something like that. This is essentially the single player DLC pack, which is in the game files and just not released out to anyone in Grand Theft Auto 5. This is just sitting there, it's ready to be released, and by the looks of things, it could be one of the next updates to this game. Now, inside this file was actually some information regarding Liberty City. We had an image with Rockstar Games' logo over it, with a small bit of an effect underneath the logo, as well as a picture from Liberty City. We also had a few other references to Liberty City in this DLC pack, which drew a whole bunch of speculation as to whether we're going to be seeing Liberty City being added as a map expansion onto single player, and we're going to be seeing a whole nother single player. Now, just to back up this information, I went kind of talking to the most reputable sources in the community, asking whether they believe in this information, whether they think Liberty City will be a map expansion, and they all said it's a very likely scenario. Of course, without Rockstar Games confirming anything, they cannot tell, but until today, I found something. And this was actually on an ex-Rockstar Games employee's Facebook page. And you guys can probably argue, yeah, he's an ex-Rockstar employee, so what? He doesn't work there anymore. And yeah, some of you guys are correct. But this guy still knows everyone at Rockstar Games. He's friends with them. He still has his Facebook page, his cover as him working in Rockstar Games. And he does post only Grand Theft Auto 5 on his Facebook page. Occasionally a few personal likes and stuff, but a lot of it is hinting to future DLCs. So before I get into the gold of his Facebook page, we're going to take a look at this image and get this one out of the way. Because I noticed a lot of people have been tweeting me this image saying, wait, Liberty City coming to Grand Theft Auto 5? Well, yeah, maybe this could be a reference to it, but it's most likely a reference to Grand Theft Auto 5 being released on iOS platforms, given the fact that it was released the same week the game was released on iOS. However, we're going to take a look at this image. Now, this image was also taken from Liberty City, and some of you guys may recognize where it's from. It's from the Rotterdam Tower, Liberty City, and what you can see on it is Vice City, Los Santos, Las Venturas, and San Fierro. Now, this was taken from Liberty City, showcasing many cities in the Grand Theft Auto franchise. Now, like I said, if you read the comments on all of its pictures relating to the Grand Theft Auto franchise, the majority of them will be discussing, wait, is this the next DLC? Soon we'll all understand. This could be the next DLC, and on and on and on. And to be honest, this seems more than a coincidence. Why would someone with all of these comments discussing future DLCs, future updates, Liberty City DLC, single player DLC, they're all in the comments section, you can check it out. Why would he continue to upload little hinters and teasers to do with what people are discussing about? And looking at this image, it looks a lot bigger than just a Liberty City DLC. It looks like they could be connecting up stories from each world and adding it into Grand Theft Auto 5. Of course, I could be going crazy and I'm probably overlooking things because this guy, like I said, he's an ex-Rockstar employee. He's not going to know everything up at Rockstar Games, and he did work at Rockstar North, those who actually built the game. So this could be something to anticipate. It could be a huge letdown, but he knows something. He knows everyone at Rockstar. He knows those who work at Rockstar. his Facebook page is him working at Rockstar, and although he's an ex-Rockstar employee, he must know at least some intel, and it just has been picking at my brain as to why he's been posting these images in the midst of all of these rumors. Like, it's the only thing being spoken about these days. Grand Theft Auto 5 Liberty City expansion. Is it gonna come? Is it gonna happen? What's gonna be in it? I really can't wait to see what Rockstar are working on. Something big is happening though, and I just really can't wait to see what is going on. But day by day, I see more and more sources from different people discussing all of these rumors, and this has to be the biggest one. An ex-Rockstar employee kind of giving us a few teasers of maybe what's to come. Anyway, I want to say a huge thank you to Gary Foreman. If you want to go and check out his Facebook page, then you can do, and you can also dig up some more information from there if you wish to. If you could be kind enough to leave your comment and thought about this down in the comments, then that would be very much appreciated. And if you did enjoy this video, then please don't leave without clicking that like button. Now, before I carry on any further, I just want to let you guys know that I'm now going to go into a small little tangent about where this information came from, the ground zero source, how the rumors kind of broke out, because I know some of you guys are probably thinking, why is everyone discussing about Liberty City? Because it has literally just been a thing over the past few weeks. And I really couldn't blame any of you guys if you were to ask that question, because like I said, it has literally just blown up over the past few weeks. And essentially what had happened is someone named London Town 2004 took a look into some encrypted private files from Grand Theft Auto 5 up at Rockstar Games. Whether he was allowed to look at these files or not, we do not know. Probably shouldn't have, but he did, and he uncovered what looks like some single-player DLC. Now, like I said, I showed you a few images at the start. This was named V_story_DLC or something along the lines of that. And essentially what it was a story mode update which is yet to be released. And until he actually took a look inside this update, he found a few things relating to Liberty City. Not only did he find all of this information, he also discovered that the single-player update would likely be a paid DLC. The reason behind this is because he did require an activation key to get around the single-player update, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's essentially a key you must purchase to activate the story mode update, in which you then can download it. And it would make kind of sense considering there's a lot of money in story mode, and Rockstar Games wouldn't make too much money from microtransactions, so they would have to charge us for this DLC essentially for us to download it, which would, in their perspective, seem kind of like the reasonable choice. And don't get surprised, guys. In Red Dead Redemption, in Grand Theft Auto 4, in other games as well, they have done all of these single-player updates. A lot of the DLCs were charged DLCs. So this is no surprise to Rockstar Games, and I really wouldn't be surprised if they charged us for this story mode update. Aside from this, he also found a few screenshots. Like I said, he found Liberty City with the Rockstar Games logo over it, what looked like a poster or something to do with an introduction for a trailer or something like that. Either way, we're anticipating something from Rockstar Games to be released sometime soon. Now, as well as this, we also know that the single-player DLC was confirmed by Rockstar Games on day one of Grand Theft Auto 5. I believe I've said this before, but essentially, Rockstar Games confirmed to us on day one that there would be a small list of DLC updates which we can expect. One of them was the single-player DLC. Now, until that list was released, Rockstar Games only mentioned the DLC a few times. One of which they said it would come before the end of 2014, another one said it would come before the end of 2015, and since then, we haven't heard anything else about this update. And it was only until the other week when we found some information about this in the game files. And like I said, a lot of the reputable sources have confirmed that this information does hold some credibility, which is why we can all expect something big coming to Grand Theft Auto 5 sometime soon. So I guess we'll have to wait and see as to what Rockstar Games have in plan for us and what they have in store for us. I really can't wait, and I'm just buzzing to see what could be happening over the next few days. Now, of course, if you want to stay updated with this story, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, especially if you are new here as well, as you'll never miss out on any more Grand Theft Auto 5 and Fallout 4 content on a daily basis. And if you did enjoy this video and if you want to help support me as well, then please don't leave without clicking that like button. And most importantly, if you could let me know your thoughts down in the comments, then that would also be very much appreciated. Personally, if you had to ask me, I think we're going to be seeing a story mode update. As to what it could be is still a mystery. A lot of the information is siding towards a Liberty City story mode expansion update, and I really can't wait to see what that could be about. But like I said, all of this information has to be taken with a small grain of salt because Rockstar Games haven't actually officially said anything about this update and what it could entail. All they've told us is there's a single player update. It will be released sometime soon, and it's down to us to kind of dig up as much information as we possibly can about what this update could entail. And by the looks of things, all of this information is pointing towards a Liberty City related single player DLC. So I can't wait to see exactly what happens over the next few days. Like I said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. But guys, my name is Nort, and I'll catch you guys next time.